On Monday, the 4-year anniversary of the Capitol riot, where a group of several thousand Trump supporters tried to interrupt the peaceful transfer of power, the certification of the 2020 presidential election. 4 years to the day when Donald Trump, may or may not have instigated his supporters to do that. Donald Trump came out and actually accused President Biden of somehow interrupting his current presidential transition. Here is what Donald Trump said on Truth Social on January 6th, 4-year anniversary of the Capitol riot. And Trump says, quote, "Biden is doing everything possible to make the transition," which is in all caps for some reason, "as difficult as possible, from lawfare such has never been seen before, to costly and ridiculous executive orders on the Green New scam and other money-wasting hoaxes. Fear not. These orders will be terminated shortly and we will become a nation of common sense and strength. MAGA!" Followed by 3 exclamation points. Because, 2 is not enough, 4 would have been too many, so you got to put 3 on there so that way you don't look crazy, right? Anyway, punctuation aside, no. President Biden has not done a single thing to make your transition more difficult. Honestly, according to both Republicans and the senators and insiders in your transition team, you guys are the ones that have actually made your transition harder because you're slow walking everything. You didn't fill out the paperwork you needed to get your picks vetted in time to actually have hearings in the Senate this month. So you have literally interfered with your own transition. Not to mention the fact that you also interfered with the transition to the Biden administration back in early 2021. Your supporters stormed the Capitol and delayed the certification of the election. You refused to meet with President Biden when he was President-elect Biden in the White House, a courtesy that he actually did extend to you, and of course you accepted. He has also, according to reports, extended multiple invitations for you to come back more to the White House. He has done everything he possibly can. What you're pissed off about is that this senile old man that you think has dementia, and you call him Sleepy Joe, and you say that he's mentally incapacitated, he outsmarted your dumbass. That's what pisses you off. President Biden did sign an executive order today based on a a couple days ago, based on a 72-year-old law where he basically banned oil drilling for 725 million acres of coastline all around the United States. That 72-year-old law, the name escapes me at the moment, so I'm sorry for that, but it gives the President of the United States the authority to ban drilling in certain areas, but it does not give the president the authority to undo a ban or to allow drilling in those areas. So Trump legally cannot undo it, even though he says those orders will be undone. You legally cannot do that. He got you, and he got you good. And he helped protect our environment in the process. So it's a double whammy. But he beat you on that issue. That's why you're pissed off. That's why you're accusing him of interfering with your transition. And personally, I find that to be hilarious. But let's be clear, okay? Biden has done everything he is supposed to do to help Donald Trump with his transition. Vice President Kamala Harris oversaw the certification of the Electoral College votes without incident. She is the one that had to swear in the Republican senators who to this day refuse to even pronounce her name correctly. They have shown class and they have shown dignity. They have shown that they are better people than you, they are better leaders than you, and they are smarter than you. And that also kind of brings up another point too, doesn't it? Donald Trump, as recently as 2 days ago, was on Truth Social telling us that President Biden, as I mentioned, is mentally incapacitated. And now here he is the next day telling us that, oh no, Biden, the mastermind, is, interfering with my transition. Which is it? Like, for the last 4 years, we have heard Republicans flip-flop back and forth between Biden is a dementia-riddled old man who doesn't know what day of the week it is, or Biden is an absolute criminal mastermind. You cannot underestimate his intelligence. And then the next day, he's back to being, senile and stupid again. So which is it? Which Biden are we dealing with on any given day here, right? Is he a criminal mastermind who outsmarts Donald Trump at every turn? Or is he riddled with dementia and doesn't even know who he is anymore? Right? It's kind of confusing. I wish you guys would settle on one story instead of flip-flopping between the two, but that's what we've got. And that's why Trump is so pissed, because he knows that Biden outsmarted him and there's nothing he can do about it. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.